The movie starts with a girl and her mother, Ulhaji's wife, in a very expensive boutique in Abuja, and then a woman, Sapphire, shows them the clothing, which they call cheap, showing that they're from a wealthy family. In the next scene, we get introduced to three men in a gym. I'll call them gym brothers. They discuss about their current lifestyle, trying to live like rich people, laze around and stuff, but we don't get to know about the work they do until later in the movie. So this Lady Emerald is a very proud lady. She also came to the boutique the same day as the Ulhaji's wife and daughter. For no reason she threw shade on the Ulhaji's wife, due to that the Ulhaji's wife complained to her husband about the woman and how she disrespected her. And when I say told, I mean nag. Ulhaji left the house after complaining about her nagging, but she continued. Gym Bro 1 goes to the Ulhaji's wife house in the guise of an exercise instructor, and they set an appointment for dirty deeds. She became love-struck after the appointment and falls into his hands completely. Later on, she decided to take him along to Dubai, where she was going to buy jewelry. In Dubai, it's reviewed that she's a stack illiterate. She was even scammed, but didn't feel it because she has a lot of money. She spoils this Gym Bro rotten. Back in Nigeria, Sapphire uninvited Emerald due to the issue earlier. Petty old Emerald got pissed off and used her connection with the Ulhaji to buy and destroy Sapphire's clothing store. Sapphire got mad and she decided to switch teams and become her enemy, and she also seduced the Ulhaji and successfully dethrones Emerald. Later on, it's revealed that Gym Bro 1 is a three-pointer because he's with the Ulhaji's wife, Ulhaji's daughter, and the Ulhaji's secretary. So in the end of the movie, Emerald gets tipped off by her friend that she is going to be investigated by the police, so she decided to rush home, take her stash of funds, and leave the country. But upon arriving, she found out that someone had broken into the safe with nowhere to turn. She killed herself. Before she died, she gave an anonymous tip to the president about Ulhaji's corrupt ways, and he was kicked off. Next, Gym Bro 2, who got affiliated with Sapphire earlier, discovers that she's an imposter and a murderer. He uses it against her and runs off. The Ulhaji's wife and Gym Bro 1 had a falling out, and she went to confront him, but she got double-crossed as he filmed the whole thing and threatened to use it against her. Later on, the Ulhaji's daughter tells her parents that she is pregnant for Gym Bro 1 and that she gave her mother's jewelry to him because he promised her that he was looking for a dealer so he can buy the same set for her. How could she believe that? By the time she went to his house, Gym Bro 1 and 2 had already run out of the country with the Ulhaji's secretary. After the news was broken to the Ulhaji and his wife, she had a heart attack and fainted. The end.